That was the direct question you asked him before you played the audio, and that's the absolute exact answer. So you've established that he didn't remember it. You played the video, they got it in.
Go.
I'm not going to time you, but I'm going to say closing arguments shouldn't be more than 15, 20 minutes.
Less. I think that the jury knows.
All right. So Heather's gotten real good at the updates. So what we need to do is the attorneys and I need to hash out what testimony came in. Based on what evidence you heard, certain instructions are appropriate or not appropriate. So the three of us will do that. I'm thinking it's going to be probably a half hour tops, and we'll get you back in here for closing arguments, and I'll roll right into giving you final instructions. Are you okay with just taking a short break while we hash out the final instructions? All right, and we're in agreement. No further witnesses to be presented today?
My client's been fully advised to be
Submitted. Some of the questions are going to be asked of Ms. Fisher as they were written. Some have been tweaked. Some will not be read at all. And I'll explain, well, there's two reasons. Some of the questions are getting into things that are not relevant. And I'll explain that when the case is all over and I get you back in the jury room, we're talking about it. And there were, I'd say a number, probably 3 or 4 questions that we agreed the question had already been asked and it had been answered. And then that we go back to when you're in the deliberation room. For example, if one of you have a question that didn't get asked, you submit it on paper and you think it might be because it was already asked, then you can say, so I had a question, blah, blah, blah. And then your fellow jurors can say, oh yeah, but she answered that one. Because, you know, that's why we put 6 of you in the room together, right? Because one of you might have missed something while you were making a note or focused on something else. You use your collective memory. That's what deliberation is, right? You work together. All right. So, Ms. Fisher, the question is, are you and Mr. Fisher still married and or still living together?
Ms. Fisher and myself are still married. We no longer live together.
Thank you. At any time during this incident, did you approach Mr. Fisher in an aggressive manner?
No.
At that time, did Mr. Fisher own his own car?
Yes.
And that night, did you think he was going to take your car somewhere?
No.
Okay. In the past, had he ever put your car into the garage?
Yes.
In the past, had you and Mr. Fisher ever discussed your parking in the driveway or the garage?
Mr. Fisher and I were in a ongoing, like, some dating properly. He belongs in their car. We were prior. Problem the prior that but the problem we ever started to occur, the car was really paid like the car became an issue. It did.
But I think the question was more, was the location where you parked the car ever an issue in the past? Okay. And I think that takes care of it. So I think it's only fair, any follow-up questions necessary from either defense or prosecution based on the juror questions.
No, Your Honor.
I don't think we have that.
Okay. All right. Now you're done. Watch your step. You can step out. And I think, Ms. Mananack, based on our earlier conversations, you're going to call Carlos next.
Call Carlos.
If you don't mind, ma'am, when you go out, would you just send your daughter in? Thank you. And folks, from our discussions, not ours, but ours, Carlos is going to be much shorter testimony than Stacy. So then at that point, Mr. Hadley will probably have a better idea where he's at as far as witnesses, and then I'll let you know what we think we're at, and then you can decide if you want to take a break at that time. All right?
Write down questions for Carlos. Oh,
Yes. You want to use those? Or just use the notepads? Yeah, you just rip out a page out of that steno pad and jot down whatever you want. You are a group of overachievers though. Because I've never had so many people at the same time want to ask questions. Ms. Fisher, up front, please. All the way up front. You're going to come up here on this incline ramp, so be careful you don't trip. All the way up here. You're going to sit in that chair eventually. All right. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Have a seat right there. When you're ready, Ms. Mandernack.
Good afternoon, Ms. Fisher. I'm going to take you back to the night of October 22nd, 2024. Where were you at that time?
I was at home.
Okay, where is home?
611 Swan Drive, Waterloo, Michigan.
Okay, and who else was there with you?
My father.
Your father? Do you see your father in court today?
Yes.
Could you please tell us his name?
Carlos Fisher.
Okay, could you please point to him and tell us something that he's wearing?
Black shirt.
Noted.
And Ms. Fisher, was anyone else in the home with you that night?
No.
Okay. Who is living in the home?
My father and him.
Okay, who's your mother?
Stacy.
Okay. And on October 22nd, 2024, did your mother come home at some point that night?
Yes.
Okay, where were you when your mother came home?
I was in my room.
Okay. And what happened? Did you overhear anything when you were in your room?
Well, what happened was both of our cars, mine and my father's car was in the way. I came downstairs to move my car. And when I moved my car out of the way, she was already parked in front of his. So I circled back around. And then I saw her walk away from him and him walk behind her into the garage, into the home. And then I pulled in the driveway.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I pulled in the driveway. And then I went in the garage and, followed behind them. And then I heard yelling, stuff like that.
Okay, who did you hear the yelling coming from?
Both parents.
Okay. Do you remember what your mother said?
No, I couldn't hear anything until I got to the door.
Okay, what happened when you got?
I heard my father say I was trash.
Okay. Did you hear your mother say anything? Did you see any of the incident?
No,
Okay. Where were your mother and father when you came downstairs to the car?
my mom was still outside and my dad, I couldn't find my dad.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Mr. Hadley.
This will be quick, I promise, Carlos. Thank you for being patient out there today. You remember speaking with police the night that all of this happened?
Yes,
Okay. And you were truthful with police that night, correct?
yes.
Okay. Do you remember what you said to police when they were asking you for your witness statement?
When I said to the police, I said everything I just said now, and I did say that I like sure.
Do you remember filling out a written witness statement? Do you remember what you put on your written witness statement?
Not every.
Let the record reflect the showing of opposing counsel. Witnesses on witness statement. Permission to approach?
Yeah.
Can you identify this document?
Yes.
Okay, what are we looking at?
What?
Okay, and is this your statement? Okay, has it been changed or modified? And what did you tell police?
I told him, I heard my father say, I want your ass up to my mom.
And there's a big X below it. You didn't hear anything else. Is that what your testimony is? Okay. So you didn't hear anything before. You didn't hear anything after. Okay. Isn't it true that when you're speaking with the officer, you stated, and I quote, "That's all I heard because I was standing outside," end quote.
Yes, I'm standing outside the door that's connected to the house.
Okay, fine. I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Any-
We'll go ahead and admit, now marked, defense exhibits.
I have no objection, just.
Three.
That defense.
She'll figure it out. Okay, that'll be admitted.
And we motion to have this published to the jury as well.
Any redirect?
No, problem.
You can step down. Thank you. Watch your step. Oh, I keep forgetting.
That the only question?
Anybody else? Don't go anywhere yet. We might have another question or two. You guys okay with the way they're written?
So don't worry about my house.
Want to publish?
Good questions again? Sometimes we know our story and forget the next. Oh.
Okay. Miss Fisher, is Carlos your bio dad?
Yes.
All right. And how did you know your mother had arrived home?
I saw her through the front window. My room is right in front of the house.
Okay. Had she called you that night and asked you to move your car?
See her in the door.
Okay. Did your father ask you to move your car?
I don't know.
Okay. If you know, did your father see you going outside?
I
And at what point did you know that someone had called the police?
I knew my mom called the police after the argument, when he went upstairs, after he rearranged all the cars and everything. After the argument, she had the police on.
Okay. All right. I think that covers it. Either one of you got follow-up questions? Now you can step down. Watch your step. Thank you. Can you two approach real quick?
Yes.
We'll let her get out of here first, so we're not.
Or once we say quick, and then.
I know, everyone.
You're all set. Thank you.
Big discussion.
Like this.
Well, ask him. Just give me a good reason. And I will say you then. Yes.
Yeah, it may still be a good time to break anyways, well,
Let's just deal with one thing at a time. No cough drop.
Your Honor, I think at this point in time,
2 or 3?
may change, but right now, we're gonna go to.
Okay, all right. So the prosecutor's done presenting witnesses at this point. Mr. Hadley wants to put both the officers on for just like literally a couple questions. So that should move pretty quickly. Are you okay to keep working? Okay. Do you care which one first? Which officer?
No, or to,
Keep working? Yes.
well, I believe I know the answer. The court's looking at one of my motions.
Oh, you want to make one? Just to make it? Go ahead.
You know, we'll hold it at this point in time. It needs to be done outside the presence of the jury, so I don't want to.
All right. I don't care which,
No, let's keep
Any-
it short. These folks are, everyone's, I think, the story's moving, everything's what's going on.
anybody with a Ryan Mills badge.
Again, Stacey Fisher and Carlos Fisher be excused.
I have no intent on.
Sure. Sure.
Your Honor, people rest.
I knew that. Good afternoon, Corporal. Come on up. Swear, affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth. Watch your step on my ramp. Settle in. When you're ready, Mr. Hadley.
Good afternoon, officer. Good afternoon. Sorry, horrible. Let me read. My sincere apologies. Vern, I'm gonna try to keep this quick, just kind of roll through a few questions for us. Did you have a chance, to refresh your memory, look over your reports, kind of video from this case?
Reports, yes.
Okay. Do you feel you're pretty well caught up to speed and able to answer my questions about what happened on October 22nd?
I guess it depends on what kind of questions you have.
That's a good answer. Let's just kind of jump right in. Were you and Officer Green, on patrol together that night
Yes.
when the call came in? Okay. What, if anything, do you remember about the 911, operator giving you guys the response? Or, why don't you tell me, what's it called when 911 calls you to respond? Is that,
It's just a call for service, dispatcher gave us a call for service. To a
And-
location.
fine, just jump on. What, if anything, do you recall about the call that came in about the Fisher household that night?
If I remember correctly, it was a domestic violence call with a possible gun involved or something like that.
And did you and your partner have a discussion about the allegations in the car on the way over to the scene?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall discussing anything about whether there was physical violence alleged in this one?
I don't recall everything that we talked about. It was just, kind of like throwing out, what could possibly could happen or how we were going to deal with it, basically.
It's fair answer. When the 911 call came in, there was no allegations about Mr. Fisher raising his hands to Mrs. Fisher on the 911 call, was there?
Don't recall. I don't recall that. I just remember some about anger and your positive involvement.
And I'm not gonna march through all the step-by-step trainings that you've gone through. Why don't you just tell us in your own words, what type of training did you go through to become a police officer? Briefly, I know there's a lot.
Police Academy, numerous training years.
And was one of the things that you were trained in taking case reports or police reports?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And why are police reports and case reports so important in a criminal investigation?
So we can refer back to what happened.
And the night question, October 22nd, 2024, were you equipped with body worn cam that recorded the incident?
Yes.
Any reason to think that the recordings have been tampered or altered with in any way?
Oh,
Now, when you and Officer Green arrived at the Fisher home, do you remember what you did after you parked?
Basically parked, got out the vehicle, approached the house, and I believe we were met by the victim. She came out of the garage or something.
And at some point, did you and Officer Green split apart? Did you take Mrs. Fisher with you to go complete a victim statement?
I did, yes.
And do you remember kind of guiding Mrs. Fisher through what needed to be completed on that form?
Yes,
And I'm gonna go ahead and put words in your mouth and go ahead and quote it. Do you recall stating to her after she had repeated her story to you? Do you remember recalling? So that's basically it. As she was writing out her story,
could have said that.
did you recall at that point in time her adding in this new allegation for the first time about Mr. Fisher allegedly cocking his handbag?
Yes,
Okay. And you don't recall her ever bringing that up to you prior when you were interviewing her?
I don't recall, no.
Would it be helpful if we went through the video tonight or today? I guess I should say.
If you want to, sure.
Are you going for video or audio only?
Did you have a chance to look? Good question. Did you have a chance to look at your body cam footage from that night?
No,
Okay. Would it surprise you if I told you that we can hear you, but there's a blurry or blocked image?
and you know what it might have been? Because in the wintertime, I wear my jacket, body cam is right here. And I wear my jacket over this. That's probably what it was.
Because we can hear you just fine. So that makes sense.
So audio only.
This will be, yes, I mean, there's video, but for our purposes, audio is the only thing we need to be concerned with.
Good, because it's easier to do.
And Heather, is this gonna pop up or do I need to do anything?
You did it earlier, is it the blank?
No. So another button needs to happen.
Not for audio.
Over
Not
here.
for audio, for video, yes.
Oh, I don't have just audio. That's, I think, what we're misunderstanding.
Video.
It's video with no clip, with no workable
Okay.
image. Sorry. So we're all saying the same thing, just differently. Video, I just can't see.
I'm sorry, Mr. McNally, is this, Officer Paisley's writing?
This is, so it's been provided by the People's Discovery 10_22_2024_54_55_Byron_Paisley.
Thank you very much, Mr. McNally.
It's showing on this screen, but for some reason not on it. Is it showing on anything on your guys' screen? You get the, oh, perfect,
Here we
okay.
go. Now Corporal Paisley, you heard me rattle off all those numbers. Do you recognize those as your body worn cam?
I'm sorry?
Those numbers I rattled off that, and then in your name, do you recognize that? as-
Oh, yes.
It's on your screen right there, Beasley, just so that you know that's where it's gonna come out.
In audio, we'll start up in just a second here.
Recording, please finish recording.
Your Honor, this is a 33-minute video that's already been stipulated to. The first 8 minutes of this are the officers traveling to the Fisher home. I'm gonna go ahead and jump forward to the relevant.
Thank you.
That's what's going on.
So Corporal, do you recognize that voice?
Yes, my voice.
Okay.
Who's your mom? Your mom. Yeah. It's fine. And Oakley, the human being, black, black. Sometimes give up my friends. And I think he comes calling me a bunch of things, he's bad, don't be, and do all of this stuff. And I'm telling him, don't say something word to me, don't say something else. You know, my thing.
So far, you would agree with me that there's been no mention of any alleged cocking with fist back to this point?
Yes, sir.
Right? Your ever stopping is 9:27. I'm gonna jump forward. 30 seconds.
I'm trying. Well, he's written all the time, he's Marshall. Trying to get out of it. I'll take my jump back with.
Were you able to hear Mrs. Fisher tell you that she's been trying to move but doesn't have money?
Yes.
Do you remember Mrs. Fisher also telling you that night about other marital problems that they were having, her husband calling her names, cheating on her?
Yes.
Okay, or allegedly cheating on her? Okay. You responded to lots of calls in your years as a police officer, correct?
Yes.
Do you think that it's rational for a person who is in fear for their life to voluntarily stay in a home?
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
The objection is that he's effectively asking the witness to testify as an expert witness in domestic violence, which he hasn't been qualified as.
Response.
Your Honor, I'm not asking him to opine if this person acted reasonably. I'm asking him, pulling on his years of experience as a law enforcement, I can ask it in maybe a little more appropriate way. Let me,
Rephrase it.
I'll withdraw the question and rephrase.
Go ahead.
In the years that you've responded to threats of violence, is it common for somebody who's been threatened with their life to voluntarily stay on the scene?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
I'd say it was highly relevant, but
You want to respond to the relevance?
oh, absolutely, Your Honor. This is directly relevant to whether or not testimony that the jury has already previously heard today, again, would be into the scope of reasonably objective. This officer has responded to hundreds, perhaps thousands of calls. We're not asking him to opine what happened that night, just pull from his years of experience as an officer, if that seems reasonable.
Your Honor, would you like me to respond?
Sure.
Regarding the relevance, defense counsel is asking me about other incidents of domestic violence that do not include this complaining witness or this defendant.
I don't remember domestic violence being in the question.
That is correct, Your Honor. It's just about someone whose life has been threatened in general. It could be a bank robbery, it could be a hostage situation.
I think it's relevant. I don't know what it's worth, but I think it's relevant, so I'll allow it.
Your Honor, my second objection is I would sustain my previous, or I would renew my previous objection that defense counsel is effectively asking the witness to testify as an expert witness, if not on domestic violence specifically, witnesses' reactions to traumatic experiences, which the witness has not been qualified as an expert in.
I think the question was in your experience. And he's certainly qualified to answer questions about his experience as an officer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. If you still remember the question, Corporal. Go ahead.
Happens a lot. The good news is this time I did actually, but it's trouble is my like, oh boy, what did I just ask? What we're trying to gather is in your years of law enforcement, when people have claimed to police that their life was in danger, do you find it a common occurrence that they remain at the scene and having their life threatened?
No, they usually try to leave, get away from the situation. That's why we help them out by, locking up the person that we, if it's some kind of crime that's been committed, so they have a chance to do whatever they need to do.
Now, at some point, you did take a written victim statement from Mrs. Fisher, though. Is that correct?
Yes.
And do you recall what she stated in that? Your Honor, I think mine may be stuck in a stack. Is this Stacy Fisher?
I think I got.
Let the record reflect I'm approaching, may I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Sure.
Let the record reflect approaching the witness with what's been marked Defense Exhibit 1. You don't need to read this, just can you identify what this document is?
Domestic violence victim law statement sheet.
Okay, and is this the sheet that you assisted Mrs. Fisher in completing?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recall kind of leading her, or I guess, let me rephrase, do you recall repeating the story that she previously told you as you guys were kind of completing this
I
statement?
was kind of going over it, yes.
Okay, you're kind of directing her which of the boxes that had to be checked and which ones didn't, okay.
Yes.
And we can go back through the entirety of the 33-minute video. I'm just asking you the best of your recollection. Was this the first time that you'd heard anything about an alleged hand being pulled?
Asked and answered.
I don't know, we got it in.
That was the direct question you asked him before you played the audio, and that's the absolute exact answer. So you've established that he didn't remember it. You played the video, they got it in.
Go. You also interviewed Carlos Fisher that day, correct, sir?
Yes.
That was a really quick interview compared to Mrs. Fisher, right?
Yes, sir.
And you recall, getting her victim statement?
I don't know if I got a victim statement for her or not. Not sure.
The record reflects approaching the witness with what's been marked Defense Exhibit 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, I did. Yes.
All right. As you got the statement from Carlos Fisher, she had nothing additional or anything extra to add, correct?
No, sir.
If she had, you would have told her to put it on the report, correct?
Yes.
I have no further questions for this.
Ms. Mananak,
Your Honor.
Corporal, you can step down. Thank you. We want Officer, oh, I'm sorry. I should just be asking Ms. Burnett.
Hi, I'm here.
You want to take that feed off?
Yeah, let her have her notepad back.
Your Honor, I'm kicking myself. It's actually on my list to ask.
All right, so let counsel look at it, because it might not be on her list. You're arrested that night.
Yes.
And how was Mrs. Fisher acting that night? Body language, emotional state, however you want to explain it.
That's it.
Any follow-up questions?
No, Your Honor.
Well, you described her language as upset. Would you say she seemed afraid?
Yes.
Do you recall her saying to you, she told her husband, I'm gonna knock your head off?
I don't.
Your Honor,
What's wrong?
Okay,
What's wrong? No further
Thank you.
questions.
Corporal, now you can get back to whatever you'd rather be doing.
Your Honor, returning the court's exhibits.
Next.
Let's do that. That'll be very.
Corporal, would you send Officer Green in
Yes.
on your way out? Thank you very much. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Tim. Raise your right hand. Swear affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today. Come on up, watch your step on the ramp. Settle in the chair. Are you ready, Mr. Hadley?
You know, how are you?
All right, so,
Good, good. We can see the record.
yes, Officer Tom Green,
Okay. And how long have you been employed with the Romulus Police Department?
be 3 years in the May.
So it's fair to say you've been on numerous calls before the incident in question here today? Right? Not your first rodeo?
No, sir.
All right. Do you remember speaking with Mrs. Fisher when you and your partner arrived on the scene that night?
I do vaguely, yes.
Do you remember engaging with Mr. Fisher, my client, on that date and time?
Yes.
When was the first time you saw Mr. Fisher that night?
When we arrived for the call, that was the first time I ever seen him.
Okay, and when you arrived for the call, you walked into the home, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you recall calling up to the stairs for Mr. Fisher to come down from his bedroom? It's not a trick question. If you don't remember, you don't
I
remember.
can't recall. I don't know.
Okay. Would it be helpful if I showed you your body worn cam video from that day real quickly?
Sure.
This does have video, Your Honor. Let the record reflect. This has been the previously stipulated exhibit. This is Officer Green's body worn video.
And just for the record, this says, defense exhibit 3.
This will be proposed defense, well, I guess it's not proposed yet, so it's stipulated. Defense exhibit 3, Your Honor.
Thank you.
It's been published to the jury.
Should be on your monitor.
Do I have the monitor? Everyone's got it on their monitor?
Yep.
All right. All right, do you recognize what we're looking at here by the name number on the screen? Are you able to identify the video that we're looking at, sir?
Yes.
Okay, what are we looking at?
I was looking at the inside of the vehicle with the dash, instrument cluster, appears to be right hand in the steering wheel.
Okay, so this is your body worn cam?
I believe so, yes.
All right, it's from the night incident, or the night of the alleged incident, correct?
Yes.
All right. Do you, let's go ahead and move to.
I'm sorry, what timestamp are we at? I
I'm
can't
gonna
see.
get to, I'm just trying to get to the right relevant
Oh,
spot.
they just, I can't see it very far.
I know. Just one moment. All right, so I'm at the timestamp, it's 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Do you recognize where you're at there? Where we are all at?
Yes.
Can you describe what we're looking at here?
Yes, so looking at the stairwell of the inside of Mr. Fisher's home.
Okay. Is that your voice, officer?
Yes.
Now, is this the first time you'd seen Mr. Fisher that night?
Yes.
How would you describe his physical well-being as you saw him coming towards you?
Of course, more fragile than most. At this moment, it looked like it could be possibly sick as far as like under the weather or something like that. What does it look like?
Did it look like he needed assistance using that railing to even make his way down the stairs?
As far as assistance, I would say no, just making his way down fairly.
Just frail, just kind of weaker? Okay. Now, I gotta ask, you said you've responded to lots of calls before where there's, have you responded to other calls where there's been allegations of, threats with guns?
Yeah.
Okay. And when the suspect who's made the threat with a gun appears, is it common to tell the suspect to put his hands up in the air?
Actually, it's common for us to say that we want to see your hands, so their hands are in their pockets or something, we want to see.
Okay. It's for officer safety.
We say that everyone involved.
It's true, nobody yelled at Mr. Fisher as he's making his way down the stairs that night, were they?
No.
In fact, wasn't most of the concern about Mr. Fisher keeping the front of the rope tied up and not giving anybody extra show?
Possibly on the low.
Right, come on. First thing first, you need to hold your own tight, pull the string tight, which you don't open. Pull that tight, you don't open
We can agree, nobody's asked him to hands in the air, put him against the wall with wrist, nothing along those lines, right? Do you remember having a conversation with Mr. Fisher after you arrested him about? Strike that. Did you think Mr. Fisher was a threat to you
At this moment,
at any moment that night?
at any moment that night, no. After we were able to deem that he didn't have any weapons on, and he was clear of anything that could have harmed us, wouldn't be deemed a threat.
You did find a weapon that night, though, in the house that was Mr. Fisher's when you searched his bedroom, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. And where was that? Do you recall?
I believe it was in a drawer of a dresser or some sort.
Let the record reflect, I'm skipping ahead in this video, Your Honor, to what's now marked roughly 2641. Actually, we're running the back that up. To 2620. Officer, is this you searching Mr. Fisher's room?
Yes.
And you're actually up there helping him retrieve his medicine as well, correct?
Yes.
And do you recall why he needed his medicine that day and time?
I believe Mr. Fisher said he was on dialysis or something like that.
Would you say that was consistent with him asking you to be careful when you guys were cuffing him because of his port on his arm?
Yes.
Now, we're gonna see this gun in a moment, but agree that this gun looks like it's been wrapped up, kind of stuffed away for you, correct? I'm gonna stop it there. Did you observe Mr. Fisher? He was wearing a gray robe, right?
Yes.
No evidence that there was a firearm on him as he was walking down anything. I guess that's my question. Was there any evidence they had a firearm on him as he was walking towards you?
As he was walking towards us. No.
Do you remember having a discussion with your partner on the way to the scene that night about reasonable apprehension?
I don't remember the conversation per se, but we always have conversations when it comes down to one different runs as far as what we could turn out to be.
Okay. As an arresting officer, if someone is alleging that they have been assaulted without a battery, are you familiar with what that would mean?
Assaulted without a battery, assaulted without some type of physical force.
Okay. Sorry for the is that right? Yes, my fault. What would, we're talking about here, what is a reasonable apprehension?
Judge, I think we're getting into a question of law.
Sounds like it. So what's your objection?
You know,
Hold on.
I do think I'm trying to,
Okay,
I'm
that's
trying to speed this process.
That's fine.
My head too far.
move on.
The only evidence that you had that night of an assault by Mr. Fisher was the complainant's statement that was corroborated in part by her daughter, correct?
Yes.
That was it.
From what I can recall.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Mandernack.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon, officer. And Judge, I'm just going to. Officer, you testified earlier, and the video indicates that you did not search Mr. Fisher when he was coming down the stairs, correct?
We did not search it.
Did you search him at any point that night?
Yes, after we deemed that we're gonna put her in.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
One moment briefly, Your Honor.
Ms. Burnett? Questions?
I am sorry. Actually, number one.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna send Joe over. That's all right.
If it's the same question that you didn't,
That's all right. Ask it. ask it. It might be appropriate in this situation. The attorneys and I will look at it. Anybody else have any questions for this officer? Mr. Orban, you thinking about it? Okay. How would you describe Mr. Fisher's attitude or demeanor that evening?
That evening, I would say that his demeanor, attitude, initially was calm, collected. He had his concern as far as, what we were there for necessarily, which is understandable. But he never really gave us an issue.
Okay. Any follow-up? Okay.
No, I have no further questions for this witness. Thank you for your time, sir.
Officer Green, you are released.
Yes.
Thank you. Be safe. Watch your step on the ramp. All right, and we're in agreement. No further witnesses to be presented today?
My client's been fully advised of his right to take the stand and his right to not take the stand. Based in light of what's been stated today and where we're at today, it's Mr. Fisher's decision, but he will not be testifying.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Give me just a minute, folks. Updated. All right. So folks, here's where we're at. You're done hearing any testimony. The next thing you're going to hear is closing arguments. Then I'm going to give you final instructions. We'll update the tablets and send you back in to deliberate. I'm not going to time you, but I'm going to say closing arguments shouldn't be more than 15, 20 minutes.
Less, I think that the jury knows.
All right. So Heather's gotten real good at the updates. So what we need to do is the attorneys and I need to hash out what testimony came in. Based on what evidence you heard, certain instructions are appropriate or not appropriate. So the three of us will do that. I'm thinking it's going to be probably a half hour tops, and we'll get you back in here for closing arguments, and I'll roll right into giving you final instructions. Are you okay with just taking a short break while we hash out the final instructions? Or do you want to actually break for lunch and come back in an hour? Break for lunch? Okay. So it's 2:00 now. Can we be back to work at 3? That's not pushing it. That's plenty of time. Is it too much time? Because I don't want to waste any of your time. 3:00? Go away.
Awesome. That's all. Get on the South fired up. You guys have.
A courtroom hearing took a serious turn as testimony emerged from a domestic violence case involving allegations of a firearm. A witness described hearing his father yelling during an argument, while police testified that they responded to the home after a possible gun-related report. The defense closely questioned officers about what they actually observed, including whether Mr. Fisher appeared armed when he came downstairs. One officer confirmed that a firearm was later found inside the home, but also testified that Fisher appeared calm and collected when police arrived. The testimony raised important questions about what actually happened that night and whether the allegations were supported by the evidence.
Oh, we got fingerprint orders, Heather. All right. Did you two read your advice of rights? You understand your rights and the options you have? Okay. And it looks like we've got 2 cases. Larceny case. All right. So the possible penalty for larceny is up to $500 fines plus court costs up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that? All right. And you understand your rights and options. Understanding all of that, are you voluntarily and freely pleading guilty to the larceny charge, ma'am?
Yes.
Sir? Okay. All right. So let's do this. All right, ma'am, on May 28, 2026, did you try to take some property that didn't belong to you in Van Buren Township?
Yes.
Tell me the circumstances, because that's all I know. I don't know where, when. Myers? Was this Myers?
No.
Walmart? Okay, go ahead.
I picked him up at the door. We were going down the one aisle. A car drove off and I saw the package laying.
Okay,
So I stopped and waited. They never came back.
right.
And I thought, okay, let's just go and see what it is, maybe they just dumped it out.
Right.
And I went over and then I saw the guy coming with the shopping cart. And I thought, okay, he could just put it on the shopping cart, take it into the store.
Right.
But he never stopped. He never stopped to talk to me or anything. Like he didn't even hear me.
Look like an employee?
Yes.
Okay.
But he got all the shopping. carts.
Oh, yeah, the guy that's pushing the train.
So I told him, I said, okay, somehow we gotta get this back in there. But it was a big tall path.
Right.
And it was heavy, so I drove it to the car and then we saw the car coming back.
Okay.
I pointed to him, I said, Harold, is that the car? And he said, I can't see it from here. But it looked like the car that had taken.
Yeah, yeah.
So I said, okay, I waited till the person up. And they never came up together, so I said, let's put it in the car. And he said, well, I gotta go eat. And I said, okay, because he had taken his medication before I picked him up from his house. And so I said, okay, we'll just throw it in the car,
Right.
take it to McDonald's, so we eat, and then take it back to the store and have somebody help me get it in. By the time we finished eating, he had to pick medication up at Walgreens. So we went to Walgreens and we were in that line for like 20 minutes or so. Never even thought about, I mean, just a total senior mom, just totally forgot. Went and got gas, went home, and just as I pulled up to my house to get in my car and followed into his house, the officers came. And they scared me to death. They said, well, you want to go to jail today? You want to go to jail?
Okay, so here's my problem. You're both charged with larceny. Larceny means on this date at this location, you meant to remove somebody's property from their ownership and convert it to your ownership. That's not what I'm hearing from the story.
But that's exactly what happened.
Right.
I mean, I
Yeah, but-
didn't intentionally.
No, that's my point. That's my point. You're telling me that you were trying to figure out what to do with it and you forgot it was in your back seat. That's not intending to remove it from my ownership and convert it to your ownership. So I cannot accept a guilty plea with those facts. I'm not doing my job if I do that. All right. So here's what I'm going to suggest. Counsel, are you listening? Are you our MIDC today?
No, that's
Okay.
Marty Davis's office.
All right. So I'm going to suggest that you talk to the court-appointed attorney today, see if they can help you resolve this today without a lie that says, yeah, I meant to steal it. Because that's not what I'm hearing. And I have to hear.
The officer told me, he said, well, the car which was standing, the lady was in the car on the phone. And I was like, there was.
Ma'am, I don't care what the officer told you. Based on what you told me, I cannot accept a guilty plea. I think there's a way for us to resolve this today, but I need you to talk to an attorney that can talk you through all the options. All right? Okay. So just have a seat and we'll get somebody to talk to you as soon as they're available. Jamie, did you hear all that?
I'll see you here.
Thank you. Hadley still. How about Hussein? Is it Kazan? Chasm? Are you going forward without an attorney today, sir? Do you not understand your rights and your options? You understand the possible penalty for this added charge? And are you pleading guilty to that added charge today freely and voluntarily? Did you in fact drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on May 1, 2026 while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
All right. I will accept your guilty plea to the added charge. I will dismiss the drove while license suspended charge. What's the status of your license now?
It's complicated. There's probably some,
Still suspended?
there's a federal error of stopping from getting my license. If I receive a revoke.
Okay, hold on. Stop you from getting your license means you don't have your license now. Is it revoked or suspended? Okay.
They might put $2,000 because
Get it all straightened out.
2022, I had DUI, last night DUI, conviction dates are supposed to be 10 years apart, but they're in Howell, but they're wrong, sentencing date.
Okay,
deferred, sentencing, the judge allowed me 30 days before being sentenced, and the clerk put the day that I went to jail as my sentencing, which will be within the 10-year scope.
Got it.
So I have to go to the court system now.
Yep.
Correct that mistake and take those papers to all.
Okay.
And get my,
Gotcha. Are you employed?
just say,
Who do you work for and how long? What do you do? How long you been doing that? Good. Paying your bills.
where, yeah.
Good, good. All right. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you? All right. All right, we've got a show cause fee that brings your total up to $550 fines and costs. Within 5 days, I need to get the payment for that $550, or I need to have a plan in place so we'll get paid. In addition, I'm ordering 4 days on the court work program. Work program is ordered as an alternative to jail. We run the program 7 days a week. You pick which days.
Oh, I in a legal situation right now, so house arrest. I don't know.
You know how long you're on house arrest?
Since this early, they said really honestly, the first of this month. I hired a different lawyer than the one that was appointed to me, so I work out dealing with the third district or the city of Detroit. And the original the agreement has to be jail time that we have, and then so I'd be looking at like month and a half in jail, and 2 months that we have.
Okay.
So I have all that as full data, so.
When's the sentencing?
I can do something with the payments and stuff, but physical body's limited to so many. I'd be more than happy to do those as soon as I release, or if I find a solution for that doesn't involve incarceration.
Say that again?
So I'd be more than happy to do those things that you requested, as soon as I'm released, or if we find a solution that doesn't.
How about if you do them before the 21st? How about if you do them before the 21st?
No problem with that. I can talk with that.
I'm assuming the house arrest is you're supposed to be home unless you're doing something for court.
I think that's how it's structured. Either I can go to my lawyers,
Yeah.
appointments, and
Yeah, stuff that's court related. This is certainly court related because I'm ordering it.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you to go down and schedule 4 days to get them done before the 21st. Call your lawyer, or call your lawyer right now if you can get him or her on the phone, and say, look, do you think I'm going to have a problem with the house arrest court order if I schedule these work days? If your attorney says that's going to cause complications, then we'll look at it again.
Oh.
All right? All right. Yeah, go down, make arrangements on the payment. Go sit in the lobby, see if you can get your attorney on the phone.
Oh.
No sense scheduling and then finding out that it won't work. So if you can get your attorney on the phone and he or she says, yeah, go ahead and schedule them, go downstairs, set something up on the payments and schedule your work days. All right, good luck.
Okay. Just come right back. You can
Come back in and wave your hand till I recognize you.
Needs to be arraigned.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe just set that there. Yeah.
William, is it Dorays? How do you say the name? Dore? Like there's no S on the end. Go ahead, counsel.
Right. So job going at these 853 standing in for the kind of records and reach Davis on behalf of the school meeting array.
My name is William Dolray.
Your Honor, we would ask the court wait for formal time was standing. You can ask the court any just being not concerned.
All right, we're gonna adjourn this till 9:24, right? Okay, all right, you've already got your notice?
Well, actually.
Oh, okay.
There's a notice.
I don't know. Yes. All right. Mr. DeRay, you understand the possible penalty for the charge? You discussed your rights and options with counsel? You understand all that? All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea for you. We're gonna put you down for a pretrial coming up on 9/24. Who's that with?
That, you got.
All right, what time did you do it?
No, we did 9, did 8:30, sorry, the other.
All right. Counsel, any reason not to put your client on personal?
Yes.
All right. Sir, I'm gonna put you on a personal bond with a couple conditions. The first two are pretty obvious. Number one, you stay out of trouble. Number two, you show up for your next court date. I'm assuming you can do those all right. Third condition is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. Can you do that one all right too? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw up on bond? Any questions? Counsel, any clarifications? We're good? Got your notices? All right, you're good to go. You're welcome. Juwan Smith. You know where attorney,
Other case.
Oh, this is the new MIDC. Probably hasn't come in yet. He's
Okay.
probably processing some.
Right?
okay.
I think they're on the clock.
Do I have a file for Jamero?
I think that's my.
I don't know.
Well, right, is it with the interpreter?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the last name, Judge?
Hyphenated. Gamero.
Right, it should be.
Actually, I don't see the idea. One especially bad was a GA son.
No, I think it's, I think it's Gu. I think it's Gu.
Just look right there.
Yeah, that'd still be GA Gu.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Calling the people versus Gamero Herrera.
Buenos días, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Estamos llamando al acta al caso de Gamero Herrera.
Raise your right hand for me, please.
Levante, por favor, la
No,
mano
you. I'm
derecha.
sorry. First you for the interpretation.
Thank you.
Right. Do you swear or affirm that you'll accurately translate between Spanish and English, English and Spanish, so we can all discuss these matters today?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Let the gentleman know what we talked about.
Señor, el intérprete acaba de hacer juramento de que va a interpretar los procedimientos que se lleven a cabo en esta audiencia el día de hoy.
Mr. Hadley, your appearance.
Señor Hadley, por favor, preséntese para que consten actas.
Giovanni.
El señor Hadley representando al señor Giovanni Gamero.
Counsel, I understand that your client is going to plead responsible to double parking.
Señor abogado, yo entiendo que su cliente se va a declarar responsable de haber parqueado en fila doble
With agreed upon fines and costs of $400.
y
Correct.
ha estado de acuerdo en que los costos y las multas que se le impongan es de $400, ¿cierto?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
I also understand that the prosecutor has recommended that upon acceptance of that plea, the three original charges from March 28, 26 would be dismissed.
May 28, you said, Your Honor?
March 28.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bueno, y tengo entendido entonces que el acuerdo también que está proponiendo el fiscal es que los otros tres cargos sean desestimados, los cuales ocurrieron en marzo 28 del 2026.
Is that correct, counsel?
¿Es esto correcto, señor abogado?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Mr. Guerrero Herrera, is this the way you want to resolve these matters today?
Señor Guerrero Herrera, ¿esta es la manera en la que usted quiere resolver estos asuntos el día de hoy?
Sí.
Yes.
When can you pay the $400?
¿Cuándo puede usted pagar los $400?
Puedo dar 200 hoy y después la otra parte.
I can give $200 today and then the rest some other time.
How much time do you need for the other money?
¿Cuánto tiempo necesita usted para cancelar la otra suma de dinero?
2 semanas.
2 weeks?
Yeah, we get it for him. He just paid for insurance, got his license.
Good. Good.
Su señoría, yo le daría un poco más de tiempo porque él acaba de pagar el seguro del vehículo y asimismo el proceso de la licencia de conducción. Qué bueno.
Sir, I will give you till September 11th if that's plenty of time.
Bueno, señor, entonces yo le voy a dar hasta el 11 de septiembre porque esto es suficiente tiempo para poder pagar el resto de la multa.
Okay.
Ok.
All right. Do you have any questions for your attorney or myself?
¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta para su abogado o para mí?
No,
No.
Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you, Ms. Earls.
You're welcome, Your Honor. I believe I will go downstairs with him somehow to set a payment plan, or that is not necessary, Your Honor.
No, he's got his due dates. They can handle the cashier and just for the $200 without you, and he just got to come back or send the money in within the next 3 weeks.
Ok, señor Gamero, el intérprete no tiene que acercarse con usted a la ventanilla para realizar un plan de pago porque usted ya tiene las fechas en las que tiene que pagar estas sumas de dinero. O sea que acérquese a la ventanilla el día de hoy para pagar el dinero que le corresponde y tiene hasta el 11 de septiembre para realizar el pago de los $200 restantes. Y eso es todo. Ellos ya tienen esta información en el sistema y el intérprete se va a retirar de la sala y usted va a ir a la cajera a pagar.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
You have a great day, Your Honor. Thank you.
You as well.
Thank you for the mishap.
No problem. No
I am
problem.
in Alabama. I am not near you at
Yeah.
all.
We'd rather see you in person, but this worked out fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Galen Golden.
Give me my guy with one phone, yeah.
Sir, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? All right, but you met with the prosecutor and you made your own deal?
Yes.
All right, the paperwork says you're going to plead responsible to double parking. If I accept that plea, we'll dismiss the October 1822 misdemeanor charge. Is that your deal? You've agreed to pay fines and costs of $250? Can you do that today? All right, so as soon as we get that money processed downstairs, we'll dismiss the original misdemeanor from a couple years ago, and you are on your way. Any questions? Have a great day. Thanks. Oh, hold on a minute. You owe us money on some other stuff. You know about that? We got a no insurance and, oh, all the same incident. You got a payment plan on that? All right, so you're running those payments and today you're just gonna pay this one off. Gotcha. You're welcome. You as well. Mr. Chasm, what'd you find out with your attorney?
To a bit of a tether agent, but what you use because it opens a lot of fires.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You want to try to get them on the phone today? So you,
They're the worst. Be on the phone.
okay, all right.
So slaves to one of us coming here and getting weeks set. They said,
Yeah, so gotcha. Here's what I'm gonna do. I've ordered the 4 days. I'm gonna make a caveat on the file that it either must be scheduled or you must appear within the next 3 weeks. So I'll give you until, oh, what is today? Well, 13th, right? So 1, 2, I'll give you until the 11th. I'll give you till September 11th to either get the days scheduled or come back in here with more information about where you're at on your other stuff so that we can get them scheduled. Make sense?
and if I it's like to myself and say if it changes, then I would be better able to make a commitment.
Sure. All right, got a plan? Monkey's on your back. So by September 11th, either you got to come back in here to talk to us or you got to have them scheduled.
Speak
Okay. Okay, good luck. You as well. Mr. Hadley, are you ready on Hardison?
Yes, sir.
So am I.
Josh Hadley, here on behalf with my client, Mr. Yuri. You want Harrison? You can say your name correctly. Paul Harrison. We have reached a resolution. It doesn't except for a show cause, so we would ask the court to recall any warrants. We may have an address issue. My client, these matters were from May. So he hasn't been with himself since he found out about someone.
We got you on Eileen. Is that a good address or not?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so it looks like we're gonna take a plea on one charge, dismiss two. All right, Mr. Hardison, do you understand your rights and options after discussing same with Mr. Hadley?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for today's charge? Understanding all of that, are you in fact pleading guilty to one count? All right.
No contest.
No contest? Okay. So you understand when you say no contest, you're literally saying, Judge, I'm not fighting that charge. All right. So if I can find a factual basis, I'm going to sentence you just as if you'd pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. And are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay.
The basis for no contest, Your Honor, was lack of recall on the dates exactly what had happened on
Okay.
specifics.
The problem is I don't have an incident report and
I can tell you.
go ahead.
I believe it was on an 801 that I dedicated.
Yeah, May 18th incident.
Instead of May 14th incident date is what I'm showing, and I have the 818 case as an May 18th.
Yeah, May 18th. The 818 is one I'm taking the plea on.
Okay. So I can make the factual.
Go ahead.
But no contest, Your Honor, we would stipulate to the facts that my client's Dumont Harrison was at the Lee County Falls Airport, one of their associated properties, on the date of May 18th, 2026, and he previously been told he could not be at the property without a valid airline ticket for travel.
All right. I'm satisfied. What should I'll dismiss the other two cases. What should I know before I sentence?
That situation went for a period of time. They was trying to get, again, with lack of resources, trying to get out on flight, didn't fully, I think, understand what needed to be done that day. And, yeah, I don't think he had any ill intent, certainly wasn't trying to break the law.
All right.
Right now, financially, I think find some costs from the bigger concerns. No, are you working? No. Okay, so he is working right now, but he's 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Kind of push past this.
Where are you working at?
We're in on campus,
Say again.
Other campuses,
Okay. So that's not a real job. How much are you getting paid? All right. But it's over soon, right? Then what? I mean, make your $20 while you can, but then what?
and I did mention to.
I'm still waiting.
Just wait for it. What's the plan?
Yeah, it wasn't a rhetorical question. I want an answer. What's the plan, long term? Okay, I was hoping for more specifics than that.
Yeah.
What have you done in the past? Okay, you got a driver's license? Okay. Is that just a money thing? I mean, you're not ineligible. You just got to get the money together to go to Secretary of State and do the whole thing. Okay, all right. You got transportation? You got somebody that's driving you around to get you to work and stuff like that?
He does have family here.
Okay.
Let them know the fire should be so.
Thanks, Dad.
Yes, I would take you.
No, we're gonna do something better than that. I don't want your money. Right. So here's what I want you to do, Dad. I got a guy in my building, Avery Taylor. He's downstairs behind the counter. I want you two to go down and talk to Avery. Avery's got a list of employers in our area looking for employees, something that's not temporary. Because this, when this election cycle is over, you're done, right? You're looking for work again. So let's have a job and lined up. So when the $20 an hour temporary thing runs out, you got somewhere to go. All right. Because I'm assuming the plan is get some cash in his pocket so he can go get his license so you can quit carting his butt around. Right. Okay. Right. That's the plan. Okay. All right. So I think we can help with that. All right. Okay. Anything you want me to know before I sentence you today? All right. So I'm putting you on a non-reporting 12-month probation. Stay out of the airport unless you got an airline ticket. I'm waving it like it's paper now on your phone now, but you know what I mean. All right. I'm not going to order any money right now because I don't want to take you $20 an hour because I want that money going to getting you on the road legally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order you owe me some time. All right. So instead of fines and costs, I'm going to order that you do 25 hours community service. And I want that done by October 1. I'm being very generous, so don't ask me for more time. All right.
When he meets with Avery, have a list of places.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Dad, because you're with him, so I'm assuming you're going to help him get all this done. What that means is he's got to do 25 hours of charity work with a legitimate, registered with IRS, nonprofit charity. We've got a list in our area. We'll give you a list of organizations. They're not all local. Some of them are downtown, but we got a list we'll give him today. He can find his own charity, but it's got to be legitimate or we won't approve it. He'll do 25 hours free labor for somebody and I'll say no. All right, and we'll pre-approve too. If you got a favorite place you want to go, you want us to pre-approve it, we'll do that too. Oh, yeah. I've got a Clary Drive address in Howell. Is that right? Okay, what do you got? Give me a new address.
173 Island Street.
Oh, that was on the other files because I read Eileen. Eileen is on those ROAs. This one's got the bad address.
Yes.
Yep, that's a good one. Okay, we got a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Stay out of the airport.
We appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you, Ed.
Rebecca Davis. Ms. Davis, are you going forward today without benefit of the court-appointed attorney?
Yep.
All right. Are you okay with me dismissing this case?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to argue?
No.
Go away. Have a nice day.
Thank
You're welcome. Defrauding. Is it Kendall Webb or Kendall? How do you say it? Kendall? All right. Tell mom that spelling confused me. Come on up. You're going forward today without an attorney, yes? You made your own deal with the prosecutor, correct? All right. Says here you're going to plead responsible to double parking. The June 19, 2026 misdemeanor would be dismissed. Whatever they took at the airport is going to be destroyed. You're not getting it back. And you've agreed to pay court costs of $400, correct? Can you do that today? All right, go downstairs, see our cashier. You'll get a smile and on your way. Have a nice day. Jackson, Precious. Miss Jackson, are you going forward today without benefit of an attorney? But you made your own deal. Same deal. You're pleading responsible to double parking. You've agreed to pay $400 and you're saying goodbye to your taser.
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve it? And can you pay the $400 today? All right, go get your smile. Get out of here. Have a nice day. I hope they're smiling down there today. Jessica Staples. Ms. Staples, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? You want an attorney? Oh, all right. You got in the wrong pile. I got to wait for Mr. Bowditch to come in. Okay, just have a seat. Yep, just have a seat. We'll get you up here when he comes in. How about, is it new, April? No, that's not new. MKWE, McQuee? How do you say it? McQuay? Good morning, sir. You're going forward without an attorney, yes? All right. Plea agreement with the prosecutor says you're going to pay $150 on a double parking. The misdemeanor would be dismissed. That's the charge from April 14th, correct? That's the way you want to handle this? Can you pay your $150 today? All right, guess what you're going to do? Go downstairs, get your smile, and get out of here. You're welcome. Joseph, is it Claybron? Mr. Claybron, are you going forward today without an attorney? Come on up. Let's see what we got on paper. Similar. You're going to plead responsible to double parking. You're paying fines that cost of $300. And a civil infraction and misdemeanor from June 13 will be dismissed. Is that the deal? I'll do it on the civil infraction. And can you pay it today? Can you see the calendar?
Yeah.
Pick a due date.
Okay, you can second September.
Say it again.
Second September.
Second?
Yeah.
We can do that. And that was $400 or $300, correct? All right, so these cases are going to be held until you pay the $300. When you pay the $300, then we dismiss them. All right, any questions? You're all set. You don't get a smile today then. You just got to go. Oh, can you catch him? He owes money on some other stuff. Claybron. I missed that. Joseph Wright. Come on up, Mr. Wright. Are you going forward today without an attorney?
Yes.
Come on up. Let me talk to Mr. Claybron real quick, and then we'll take care of your business. Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed this. You owe us money on some other stuff from 2023, $496 on a distracted driving ticket. Just what I just said, distracted driving ticket from 2023. Romulus PD gave you a ticket.
All right,
Can you set up some kind of payment plan?
I said, that's what I'm doing.
You sure? This is 496. What was the other one? 300. So it'd be 796. $800. I'll give you more time if you need it.
I'll straighten out another 2 weeks and it'll be back to our station.
So by 16th of September.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're good to go. Sorry to let you, I didn't mean to set you up for getting out of here easy. All right. Your turn. Did you read your rights?
Yes.
You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that added charge today? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? All right. On October 3 of 2021, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes, sir. We discussed, a plea bargain.
Yeah, I'm taking the plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate, so it won't have any license sanctions for you. And dismissing the drove while license suspended. That was the deal you made with the prosecutor, correct? Yeah. All right, and I'll do that. I accept that plea. I dismiss the DWLS. Are you working? Who do you work for? How long have you been employed?
So I'm a CBL class A truck driver.
Good. Okay. How long you been with Dawn? Okay. Okay, so you work for them as a non-truck driver and now you're driving truck. Good. Okay. Full-time plus, I bet. Good, good. All right. And what's the status of your license?
So
Obviously you got privileges or you wouldn't be driving truck.
class A.
You're all set. Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you? Where you been since 2021?
So my mother was sent home on hospice. She passed away in 2021. I was just in a rut.
Yeah, you were in a funk. Yeah, yeah. Those angels at hospice, man, they make it a lot easier to deal with, don't they? Yeah, and I don't use that word lightly. They are angels. Yeah, yeah. We went through it with my dad, and it was just it was a terrible process. Losing somebody always is, but they made it so much easier. Yeah, I have so much respect for hospice nurses. Okay. All right. Anything else? All right. So unfortunately, I'll give you my bereavement discount. I'm going to waive some of these late fees because we got $200 worth of show cause fees and warrant fees. I'm gonna waive $150. So find the cost for $500. I need that money paid within 5 days, or within that 5-day period, I need to have a solid plan how we're going to get paid. All right. So set something up downstairs. I'm also going to order 4 days on the court work program. Work program is assessed as an alternative to jail. We run the program 7 days a week. You pick which days you're going to work. The days you work, you got to show up here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Usually by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you're back here, done for the day, and you're on your way. Understood? Any questions?
I just do a lot of on the road stuff and overnights.
Right. How soon do you know when you're going though? I mean, do you know today, for example, do you know where you're going to be 2 weeks from now?
I know the night before. So.
Yeah, this won't work. This won't work because we can't have you canceling the night before. I'm going to give you another option. That's not jail. All right. So instead of the 4 days on the work program, let's do 32 hours charity work. So we call it community service. You got to volunteer, do 32 hours with a nonprofit registered with the IRS nonprofit. We'll give you a list downstairs if you want to know what organizations we've already pre-approved. You volunteer with the organization, you get official letterhead from the organization that says that on these dates, you did a total of 32 hours. Bring that to us between now and I'll give you until October 1. That give you enough time with your over the road schedule?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Questions? All right, good luck. October 1. Lauren Somerville. Summer, oh, there you are. Good morning. You are going forward today without benefit of an attorney? All right, but you talked to the prosecutor and you made a deal? My paperwork says you're going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a vehicle on October 12, 2019 at or near Metro Airport, and the original charge would be dismissed. Is that correct? Did you read your rights form? You understand those rights and the options those rights present to you? Understanding all of that, are you in fact pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today? All right, did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport then? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time? I'll accept your plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge. Prosecutor made a note, you're eligible for your license. What do you got to do to get it back? You owe anybody money? So just go to Secretary of State and do the process. All right, are you working? Where at? Okay. Okay. Full time? Full time?
Yeah.
What are they paying? Oh, dude, we can do better than that. Seriously. Go. When do you think you'll get your license back? Or reinstate it? Oh, okay. All right. So they revoked you for past drinking and driving? Have you been through the appeal? Have you been through the appeal division with driver's license appeal? All right. I'm going to tell you something you don't want to hear. You're eligible to go ask them, right? It ain't an ask. You got to convince. So I've been doing this a long time. My experience has been that if you walk in there without an attorney, the chances of you getting driving privileges your first time are slim to none. Got to have an attorney, because and not just any attorney. I mean, not just a good defense attorney. You want to talk to an attorney that does a lot of those driving license appeals, because they know exactly what ducks you got to get lined up. So when you walk in there, you get some driving privileges, right? And it's money, right? They're not cheap, but how much money has it cost you not being able to drive since 2012? Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So how are you getting to work now? Jesus, you can't afford that. And you're living in Ipsy. All right, before you get out of here, we'll get back to business in a minute, but before you get out of my building, when you go downstairs, you want to talk to Avery Taylor. Okay, he's behind the counter. Just when somebody behind the counter says, "Can I help you?" say, "I need to talk to Avery." Tell him you need a job and you'd like something in the Ipsy area closer to home. See what he's got. Because I can guarantee he don't have any jobs down there that he's got record of that are $12 an hour, right? The last time I talked to him with specifics was, I think it was last week. It might have been 2 weeks ago, but he just got a new contact literally around the corner from us, and they were starting at 17. So, you know, what could you do with a $5 bump, right? All right, so let's get back to this one. If I order what I'm thinking, instead of money, I'm just going to order time out of you. If I order you to do some charity work, give you time to do it, is there a church, soup kitchen, Salvation Army, something close to you so you're not spending big money to get there? And the church will work you? I mean, you can do lawn care, whatever, clean toilets, whatever you got to do. All right, I'm not gonna assess any money. I'm just gonna tell you to do 50 hours of charity work. All right, I want half of it done by October 1, and then I'll give you another month to do the rest. Is that doable? All right, you got it? 50 hours, 25 hours or more by October 1, balanced by November 1. Go down to see Avery, get you a job that pays better than $12 an hour. All right, any questions? Avery Taylor. Got it? Any questions? Good luck, guy. Yeah, it's time to get you back on the road. Caitlin Gray.
Very much.
Good morning, counsel.
Nice to see you.
Same here. We're gonna adjourn.
We're running on behalf of Calvin Gray, standing to my right, Judge. The prosecutor and I are working on the resolution in this matter. I'm confident that we will reach one, but there yet.
You talk about a date to come back?
No.
What are you thinking?
August 27th, September 10th, or September 24th.
Well, Judge, I'm happy to say that on August 27th, I'll be in Chicago for my daughter's wedding.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
My mind kind of got stuck there when you.
Yeah, I believe.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I've got it, but I do. That gives me a chance to talk to counsel.
Where are you in this?
I'm looking for the other dates.
Oh, 9/10, 9/24.
Eaton is up next. Eaton is up next.
Thanks. How do you want these? 9 please.
Yeah. Do you mind?
Perfect. Good timing.
11:30? We have a morning or a minute?
Is that with us?
Morning, please.
8:30.
All right, Bond, will we continue, Mr. Brown?
Yes.
All right, guys, just have a seat. We'll get you notice and get you out of here. Yeah. All right, Mr. Bowditch, your appearance for Eaton.
Judge.
Good morning, how are you?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Eaton, just stand right there. When they get done chatting, we'll get you out of here.
Let me look at his phone. Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Nancy, what did he? It's a Rogers.
Yes, it's right here. So the judge will address it.
I'm sure he will.
I appreciate you letting us know.
Mr. Eaton, when you got this ticket, you got some civil infractions. You already paid those? Take care of those?
Listen, he's got a Porsche, that's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
In my DC.
I know, you got distracted.
Wait for me.
And with Mr. Eaton, sir, could you tell Judge O'Neill the record?
Yes, Harry,
Thank you. Today's daytime celebration in this matter, place. We try this case, we do an executed plea agreement subject to court approval. In this agreement, Mr. Eaton pleaded guilty to the charge of violation of the public possession of a controlled substance, Xanax, with the understanding the matter will be taken under 7411 for a matter of 6 months. This is the 25. And he is presently on probation, here one for an unrelated matter. So we could ask for permission to sentence.
Is this going to violate probation?
This will not violate.
Good.
Probation.
Okay, okay. All right. You understand your rights and options? You understand the possible penalty for the charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Did you come in contact with officers in Van Buren Township on 12/22/25? December 22, 2025. All right. And at that time, did you have Xanax in your possession? Did you have a prescription at the time? Satisfied? What should I know before I sentence?
He said on 6-month probation, and therefore just started it.
Okay,
I think it was an unregistered firearm.
okay,
Registered.
okay.
But
Was not drug related. Go ahead.
this was I had to explain to Mr. Eaton that possession is not ownership. as he explained to me, what ownership. And I said, possession is possession.
Driver?
Well, he was trading someone for a jacket. And once he got the jacket, he didn't look in the pockets. It was discovered in the pockets after he was pulled over on the track.
Boy, you got a bad deal on that coat. All right, what are you doing? You working?
I see the middle days. I'm currently looking for more.
All right, you're a local guy. Go down and see Mr. Taylor. Just down at the front counter, just ask for Mr. Taylor and ask him what jobs he's got available. All right? Any questions? Anything else you want me to know before I sentence you on this? All right, I'll delay sentence for 6 months. During that time period, do not commit any new crimes. All right, fines and costs, $300. I want that paid in 5 days or have a plan in place within 5 days so we can get it paid. And I'm going to order 1 day on the court work program.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You can take care of all that downstairs.
Also, all right.
Read that. Victorian.
I'd say Victoria Mara, Marra.
7/7/11. No.
And then this one, I'm just gonna let you adjourn. We didn't know about it or anything, because they'll solve about it.
Staples, we're just going to adjourn the pretrial arraignment. Staples, just wait. We're going to get you a court date. I'm not going to arraign her today. Tyrone Smith, the fourth.
Your Honor, Court, right, we have about hearing on behalf of witness Smith. Your Honor, today's date, that's at the arraignment in this, matter. We're going to waive formal reading and scanning. We also had a chance to pre-cover. Your Honor, you execute subject to approval. In that agreement, Ms. Smith plead guilty, charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor with the understanding the matter will be taken under 771. 1 year. Five of all the court's breaches. It's our understanding the court will be charged.
All right. You understand your rights and the options those rights give you today? And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge of contributing? And understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Counsel, can you voir dire? Incident date is July 7 of 23.
Yeah, on July 7th in 2023, you with the Myers Van Du. Yes. Did you have some underage children with you? Yes. Did those underage children go into the store unaccompanied by you? When the children returned, did you discover that they had stolen some property? Yes. That's satisfying.
All right, so am I. Anything before I sentence?
Nothing wrong. Didn't interrupt suit or anything.
Okay. All right, I will delay sentence in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. I see there's a cash bond on the file. I'll apply that bond and close that end out. So just stay out of trouble for the next 12 months and then this will be dismissed. You understand that? All right, but we've got civil infractions going back to 2023, one in 2023, 3 this year, all out of Van Buren. You owe us $910. Are you working? Where are you working? All right, are you in a position to commit to some kind of regular monthly payments?
Found it.
All right. Before you leave the building today, make a payment plan. Questions? I think so. 3 charges of defective equipment and 1 no insurance, so all civil infractions. Any questions? Have a nice day.
You might want to give me a few minutes.
Do you know where the attorney is on tomorrow?
We're just have to shoot back in.
Your Honor, yeah, Staples that was set for final, that was, can you turn Staples?
Yep, I already gave the paperwork to.
Was that a final pretrial?
Yeah, final.
Convict, victim to show?
They didn't say that.
There's nothing on the paperwork about the, was the victim supposed to be here?
It's on paper.
No, it's not. You just said adjourned pre-trial. Adjourned for final pre-trial. You didn't say anything about them.
We can do that.
Right, does Angela know that though?
Yes, that's what we talked.
Yeah, we can do that. Counsel, come on up on Morrow. Good morning.
See you.
What a pleasure it is to see you.
We have the defendant who's present in court with me.
And what are we doing?
Judge, this is the arraignment, it's my understanding. The pre-trial is being adjourned to August 27th.
Okay, what time and who's that with?
It's with you and it'll be 9 AM or 12 PM, whichever you choose.
Which is that is fine.
9 AM? All right. All right, Miss, is it Merrill or Marl? Miss Merrill, you understand your rights and options? Oh, you've been arraigned. She's already been arraigned. Okay, we're good. All right, so just have a seat. We'll get you notice. All right. Counsel, always a pleasure. Lisa Comer. Miss Comer, are you going forward today without benefit of court-appointed attorney? You made a deal with the prosecutor? Did you read your rights form? You understand all those rights and the options they give you? Yes?
Yes.
I know what this means, but it's being recorded. Do you understand the possible penalty of the charge? Are you pleading guilty to that charge? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in or near Metro Airport on June 17 this year? At the time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge. What is the status of your license now? Suspended? What do you have to do to get your license back?
It's
It's a long process. All right. Were you revoked because of drinking and driving charges? All right, I have to give you my standard lecture. Hire an attorney that specializes in driver's license restoration because they'll have it set up. They'll have all your ducks in a row. So when you go for your hearing, you got a real good chance of walking out with some driving privileges. Because the people, in my experience, the people that just try to do it on their own because they've done their research, they've talked to their friends and they think they got all their paperwork ready, they almost always hear, okay, you're doing well. Let's see you again in 6 months after you do this. All right. And get an attorney that specializes in driver's license appeals. All right. You're welcome. Anything you want me to know before I sentence you on this one? You working?
Yeah.
Where at?
At least 3 hours.
Okay. How long you been there? All right. Full time? Okay. All right. What kind of money you making? All right. So go see Mr. Taylor today before you leave the building. He's downstairs behind the counter and ask him what he's got available for work, hopefully closer to you so you're not paying too much to get it to work. He's got a list of area employers. So we might be able to find you something closer and better. All right. How are you getting to work? You got somebody, family or friends that are, all right. Yeah. And you want to get done with that. Yeah. Yep. All right. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. More advice you didn't ask for. Reach out, even if you don't think you're ready to hire anybody right now. Reach out to some attorneys and actually ask any of the attorneys out there for a referral to a driver's license restoration expert, and they'll give you a name or two. All right. So call one of those attorneys, or maybe more than one. Tell them your situation. Say, give me an idea what it's going to cost me to hire you. And am I ready now as soon as I get the money for you, or do I need to get some ducks in a row before I hire you? Right. They'll tell you that without charge. Okay. Because what I don't want you to do is save up a bunch of money, go talk to the attorney and find out, oh, I should have been doing this while I was saving my money. All right. We got to get you back on the road. How long has it been? Yeah. Yeah. If you ever add up the money that cost you, it'd scare you. Okay. All right. So on this file, I'm going to order $400 fines and costs, and I'm going to order 4 days on the court work program. Work program is an alternative to jail. We run the program 7 days a week. You pick which days you work. You can do all that downstairs. The money, either pay it within 5 days or set up a plan within 5 days, so we'll get it paid. Any questions? All right, don't forget to see Avery about a job. All right, good luck.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And talk to one of those attorneys about a referral.
He's here now, also from,
Yeah. Counsel on Thomas?
yeah, a few others too.
Oh, Thomas, is that yours? Rashid, come on up. Good morning. Your appearance first for Thomas.
Engineer staff,
Yeah, those are his.
presentation. All right, so
Thank you. And we got a plea worked out, counsel? Put that on the record, please.
I guess we're going to have to speak. Prosecutor, clients, to give themselves an offer of UPI for insurance firearm with remaining counts to be dismissed.
Okay, I've only got one count. Is there more than one file?
Is it Andrew Thomas?
Rashid Thomas.
Judge, there was only one charge.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Thomas, did you discuss your rights and options? You understand all that? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the added charge? Doing so freely and voluntarily? Counsel, would you voir dire to get the facts I need? Our file showed an incident date of February 4 of this year.
Thomas, 1986, where you operated a vehicle. Okay. Yes. How did you put the police officers on that day? Yeah. When you came into contact with the police officers, did they cut the blood draw? Okay, well, doesn't that blood draw receive the results? With the BAC, blood, and the other one stuff. Okay. That's satisfactory.
I'm satisfied if you are, counsel. Okay, all right. I've accepted your plea to the added charge. I've dismissed the original charge. I'm going to send you downstairs now to schedule to come back, schedule a pre-sentence interview and come back for sentencing. Counsel, you can have some input on sentencing if you want to. You can have some input on the sentencing date if you want to keep on top of that. I don't care. Set that up with probation. I don't get involved until you come back. In the meantime, I'm going to put you on a personal bond unless he tries to talk me out of it, and he won't. So the first two conditions are pretty obvious. Stay out of trouble and show up for your court dates, including your interview. Third condition is don't purchase, possess, or consume mood-altering substances. That means no alcohol, no marijuana, nothing unless you got a script. Can you live with those rules? Raise your right. Swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you screw up on bond. Any questions? Go downstairs. Have a nice day. You're welcome. Counsel, are you ready on Smith? First name, Jawan? Jawan, how do you say it? Jawan, come on up. Go ahead, counsel.
Just Andrews, P-A-1-4-4-5, and after this, J-1. Sorry, this thanks. All right, so you're in for
Thank you. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Smith, I'm speaking with the prosecutor who will avail himself to disorderly conduct charge under 771.1 for a period of 6 months, and Texas was on 14 out there.
Okay. You understand your rights and options?
Yes.
Understand the possible penalty? Pleading guilty? Doing so freely and voluntarily? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? He's not forcing you because he's trying to get out on a golf course or something. Okay. All right, counsel, would you voir dire? Incident date we show is June 29 this year.
Yeah, Mr. Smith, on June 29, 2026, were you employed at Truck Insurance? Yes, sir. And on that day in question, did you have a verbal application with one of your coworkers? Yes, sir. Did you do something loud and were disorderly that you would attempt to do results? Yes, sir. That's satisfactory, Your Honor.
It is. All right, Heather, I'm going to take the plea on the 818A. Oh, I'm moving ahead. I'm going on the next one already. All right, Mr. Smith, I will accept your plea. Counsel, what should I know about Mr. Smith before I sentence him?
Mr. Smith says to me that, this is an isolated He does have another matter in 36th District Court, which he is going to clean up. All intents and purposes, Your Honor, Mrs. Smith, it's a function member of society. That's not happening since. So it's the criminal history. We asked the most honorable court fines and costs in this matter, lowest fines and costs possible. Smith's time or
Between work, you said?
between jobs. This was the employment opportunity that he had at Metro Airport, which continue to be employed with. So he took between jobs at the so he's asked for low fines and costs in this matter. And Mr. Smith will not be brought again.
Okay. Okay. Anything you want to add? Okay. You living on Avon?
Yes.
All right. You got a driver's license, everything else? Got transportation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see Mr. Taylor downstairs before you get out of here and tell him you're looking for work and he'll tell you what's available in the area. All right. Nothing else before I sentence on this file? All right. All right, Mr. Smith, I'm going to give you $300 court costs and 3 days on the work program. Work program was assessed as an alternative to jail. You pick the days. We run the program 7 days a week. The days you pick, you got to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. You got all that?
Yes.
Can you pay the 3 today?
I just started work.
Work something out downstairs. Just put a plan together before you get out of here. Schedule your days, get a plan on the money, talk to Avery about a new job. Have a good day. You're welcome. All right, I'm ready on Michael Hendricks.
Just EA 1405 last month, Michael Hendricks, who was further status. All right, say it incorrect, sir. Michael Hendricks.
Go ahead, Council.
Yes, sir. I was talking with the prosecutor, my client, who's going to go himself to counsel about copyright. He dismissed with accept that offer and ask us to sign recommendation.
All right. And sir, did you discuss your rights with counsel? Understood those rights? Understand the options they give you? And do you understand the possible penalty for allowing an unlicensed driver to operate? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to 2 counts of allowing? Counsel, I've got an incident date on July 15 and a June 30. Yes, in July 15.
Mr. Hendricks, on the date of June 26th, were you operating a moped within the city of New York? You full grade men and how police officers?
259A and 818A.
Slight endorsement for that moped. No, I didn't. And on the day of July 15th, 2026, were you operating a moped in the city of New York? Were you encountered by the police on that case? And you got slight endorsement that particular moped. That's satisfactory, Your Honor.
It does. What should I know before I sentence?
Yes, Mr. Hendricks, the hardworking gentleman, Mr. Hendricks is the caretaker of his family. He understood that after the second encounter with police that he had to remedy the situation ASAP. He then went to the Secretary of State, he paid off reinstatement fees that were outstanding for some time. He remedied anything that was an infraction regarding his driver's license or his ability to obtain a license. He is valid. He just trying to do better with his life and has demonstrated by the Secretary of State that he is making remedial measures and he has the most out of the court for moderate fines and fines.
So driving legally now. All right. Fashion statement, or are you working there? How long you been there?
I've been there for a while.
Okay, so it's a new job. How many hours a week you getting?
I'm getting 4.
Okay, so they're working full time. Okay. Anything else you want me to consider?
Just trying to get myself together, stay with my sister over here.
Okay.
Place.
Yep.
Just say that buy another vehicle, which I'm actually going to an appointment to register, plate, and tab down.
Good.
So just, trying to get things right myself here in the commission.
Was this one of those deals where you didn't think you needed to have a valid license to drive a moped or?
First time I did, because when I bought it on the advertisement, it said no insurance, no license.
Yeah,
And then the second time I knew, but I was in a situation where
couldn't fix it.
I had to get to work, you know, so it was kind of like a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so on case number ending in 2595A, I'm not going to assess fines and costs. I'm just going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation, no new charges. All right, so keep your nose clean on that one. On the case ending in 2818A, I'm going to assess fines and costs of $350. Pay it downstairs or set up a plan to pay it downstairs. Questions? I gave you grace today, so don't violate probation because I'll get you then. Good luck with the license. Cortez Maggie, how do you say it? Come on up. Are you going forward today without an attorney? All right. Prosecutor said you're going to plead guilty to a new charge, added charge of no valid operator's license on person. You understand that? You understand that the possible penalty for that is up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs, and it will go on your record with Secretary of State that will tell them you were driving on that date, and they could resuspend you. You understand that might happen? All right. And you understand your rights and all those options? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that added charge? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily, Mr. McGee? All right. On that date, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township? That would be April 28. And at the time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea and dismiss the original charges in keeping with your agreement. What's the status of your license now?
Recently paid the state of
Holding you up?
reinstated.
It is reinstated? Okay, so understand they might resuspend you for some period of time. Understood. All right, are you working? Where at? How long?
In work, warehouse, business.
Where's it at? Where at? Ipsy, okay. Okay, how long you been there? Okay, full time? Getting good hours? Okay, all right, anything else you want me to know before I sentence you? All right. All right, I am setting fines and costs at $500. Pay that today or set up a plan today to get it paid. So we got options for you. And I'm also ordering 4 days on the court work program. ISS work program is an alternative to jail. We run the program 7 days a week. You pick which 4 days you want to work. You take your schedule, and those days you got to show up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Questions? Downstairs. Everything happens at the counter. All right, good luck. You're welcome. Terrell Dantzler Jr. Is it Dantzler? Am I saying it right? You're going forward today without an attorney, is that correct? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, hold on, I got a warrant file here. That's Romulus, so he's got to get a date. I got a file here from March 24, 23, a Romulus drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied charge. I don't know. Angela. Miss Manarino.
Yes, Judge, I'm
Hey,
here.
on Mr. Dantzler, I've got a file in warrant status for a drove while license suspended Romulus charge.
Okay.
Can you handle that today?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So we'll send, I'll take care of the file that you came in for. I'll send you to talk to her on this one, so hopefully you don't have to come back on that one. Got it? Okay. All right. So you met with the prosecutor for the airport. Says here that you're going to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate on May 28, 26, and both charges that were issued on that date would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Did you read your rights form? Did you understand those rights and the options they present? All right. On that date of May 28, 2026, did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport?
Yes.
At the time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea, dismiss the original charges. You're working? All right. When's the last time you had a job? Where were you working? All right. How come you're not working now?
with my kids as far as, babysitting and things like that.
Okay. Are you looking for work?
I'm able to obtain my driver's license now.
Okay. What do you have to do to get it back?
Basically,
Basically all the money you owe us? Anything else keeping you from driving?
just pretty much.
Okay, so get a driver's license, now you're back looking for work? Okay. Dude, I can work with you. You owe us $1,452, but I can work with you to get your license released before you pay it all. How much can you come up with? When?
Said that that's right now I'm not working.
I mean, I'm talking about borrowing money from relatives to get your license back so you can get back to work.
It's a little process, but I still gotta go back to the trade. But this month,
When you say back to Detroit, you mean a court case down there? What's pending down there? What's the charge?
same thing.
Okay, so Mr. Hadley, do you know, are they still working out of 36 on DWLSs and so forth? They still working that special program to help people get back on the road?
Yeah.
What's they call that?
There's a piece similar to Operation Drive.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever seen the plan that approach here? Is that what you're doing on something?
Something, but I still didn't understand, it has nothing to do with us. Okay, what kind you might be?
Actually, I don't know that they have it at this point. Yes, they are listed. 36 1 to 12 grant recipients. Their program is still running.
Okay. In broad terms, tell Mr. I can't, for your, Dan Dantzler, I already forgot your name. Tell Mr. Dantzler what that might do for him down there.
You have open matters still down at 36. So the idea is that you enter into this Operation Drive program where they'll help you obtain clearances on outstanding tickets with the goal of giving you plea deals that will not continue to suspend your license for a term. If that makes sense. A lot of times you go and take care of traffic tickets, you plead guilty to some, and then you end up with another year suspension based on plea. So the idea is to try to, move you through the process with the goal of being twice over it. Your Honor, I've also had some positive feedback from the other state-run program that's being done through the actual Secretary of State. It's called road to restoration, so it depends on what the actual issues are. Those are being done throughout the state on weekends. I think the next one's at Eastern Market coming up in like a week or two.
Okay. So, Mr. Dantzler, you might want to write that down. Might want to check that out online. Road to Restoration. Yeah, sounds like a live event. He shows up and they try to walk him through some help.
Exactly right. I'm going to see, they've got one today in Kalamazoo, they've got one the 19th in Monroe.
Write that down, Road to Restoration. So I'll start telling people that.
And it's through the Michigan SOS website.
Yeah.
So you're not signing up for some phone.
Yeah. So if I refer people to the SOS website, Operation Restoration or Road to Restoration will come up.
And it's a click. So people
Okay.
kind of need to understand, take the paperwork.
Yeah.
There's attorneys who are staffing this, who are meeting with people, reviewing driving records and kind of help us navigate as well.
Okay. All right. So that's good information there. All right. Thank you, Mr. Hadley. All right, sir, anything else before I sentence you today? Okay.
It's damaging.
Can you come up with $300
Yeah.
next week or two? All right, so I made a note on your paperwork. I want you to go downstairs and set something up on a payment plan on the current $1,452 balance. I made a note on that when you come in with $300, we'll issue your clearances. So what you owe us is not stopping you from getting your licenses, your privileges restored. Understood? All right. On today's file, you're currently not working. How many kids you got?
Listen,
1-5? Holy cow, have you been blessed? So I'm assuming their ages are all over the board, right? Yeah, okay. What's your youngest? Wow. I have not talked to anybody in forever that had that many kids. Like forever. Yeah. All right, who?
Cannon.
I don't know who that is. All right. I'm trying to craft a punishment for you because punishment is in line. That's not going to really impact your ability to get back on the road. And you're living in Detroit. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. On today's file, I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation, no driving till you're legal. So no more driving, no new convictions for anything. Because I'm, in my opinion, at least, I'm being so nice to you now, I don't want you to take advantage of it and go out and do something wrong. So if you violate probation, I'm going to get the punishment's going to happen then. All right. So instead of any fines and costs today, I'm just going to order you to do 40 hours of charity work. I want you to have that documented, done and documented to the court by November 1st. So we've got a list down here. We can give you of organizations that are pre-approved. There's some down in Detroit. Most of them are out here. You don't have to work off that list. You can find like your favorite charity in your neighborhood. I don't care, but it's got to be an official registered with the IRS charity. Understood? I got to hear something. Yes. Okay. So do the 40 hours and stay out of trouble. That's all you got to do on this file. On the $1,452 that you currently owe, go downstairs, set up some kind of payments. The notes are going to be in the system that when you come in with $300, we'll clear you so you can go get your license straight on these at least. Any questions?
no.
Okay, good luck. You're welcome. Dilworth?
Yeah, I think that, but then she myself, he's getting his name for the record.
Thank you.
So, before we ran, we have reached a resolution in this matter, Your Honor. The driving license suspended is going to be reduced to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive an undistractable offense. On the B case, the no proof of insurance scope is dismissed.
Is that non-abstractable or it's abstracted, but it just doesn't affect? It is.
That's, so I mean, some of the courts have even heard referring to it as just violation of motor vehicle code. It seems to be the exact same offense code.
You do allow while suspended and that it's abstract.
I'm sorry.
You do allow a suspended driver to drive, that's abstract.
That's what this is, allowing.
There's allow unlicensed driver or allow suspended.
They never specify when it comes in.
Belleville tries to, but we usually do the allow unlicensed, which doesn't get abstract.
Okay.
I guess I could see the nuance between the two of.
Yeah, I didn't know there was two specifics like that.
But we would be leading under the non-abstractable unlicensed driver to drive.
Gotcha.
And it's similar to what you were talking about. The goal is that he is coming around turn 4 of being able to get the last hurdle with it's like a D lad now, OHAO. That's who handles the license revocation and interlock.
Okay, so I'll put you on the spot. What's it stand for?
Office of Hearing and Administrative Oversight.
Yeah, DLAD was easier. Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's like rebranding, Your Honor. If we
Sure.
the seafood place,
Sure.
like sake, we reopen with a new name.
Yeah.
It's all good to go.
Yeah. All right, so did you go over your rights and options with Mr. Hadley? You understand all that? And do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty to that charge today? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? April 30th, 2026, Van Buren Township, were you driving?